going to be the same.
Sure. What are the majority folks, suggest we will go with that,
No, okay. So similarly, we'll be conducting a poll itself in the end of the thing. So there are some pending items. We will be conducting a complete poll.
Okay. Yeah, the one which I'm talking about is especially for the penthouses, A block, B block, C, D, and E. I don't know how much we collected, but I did not, get chance to look into.
Yeah, I have. We will be running through a complete thing. So
Okay.
stay there. So 10, maybe you can take a break. So by 10:30, 10:40 will start. 10:30 is a people launch, and 10:40 will start.
Oh,
So you
fine,
know
fine,
that.
fine.
Okay.
Sure, I will be on mute.
Thanks.
Rudra garu, sorry, I think, I read it in a different way. I thought it was planned at 10 o'clock. Just
No,
now,
no,
is telling it's
no, 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 no. Sorry, that my mistake that could be. So it's a
postponed to 10:30. Yeah.
no. It was 10:30 because we have I have planned the Zoom in a 30 minutes advance. So
Oh, okay. I got
my
the alert and then immediately I joined. Okay.
oh, okay, that's okay. Done.
Let me rejoin then, at 10:30 and then.
Yeah, please. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye. Corrected, but I did not get chance to look at it.
We will be running through complete things. Yeah, so then maybe we can take a break by 10:30. At 10:40 we'll start. 10:30 is a people launch and 10:40 will start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members, 6. 5 members here ఇప్పటికి.
मैं हाँ सुनील को पूछा मैंने। सुनील को ज्यादा पता होगा ना। तो मुझे 20 मतलब मैंने जाके ग्रुप में देखा, जो मेंटेनेंस कलेक्शन का जो शीट होता है वो सुनील पहले भेजता था ना। तो मैंने तो कभी डाउनलोड नहीं किया ना अर्चना।
कैसे बच गया तुमको मालूम है? पिछले साल भर से ये लोग सुनील को नाक में दम करके रखते थे, हर महीने वो एक्चुअली भेजता था। और जैसे ही 31st होता था ना, और अगर वो नहीं भेजता था तो अनिल अंकल 4 रिमाइंडर था।
नहीं, वो भेजता था बट वो शीट मैंने कभी डाउनलोड नहीं, तो वो खुल नहीं रहा था मेरे से। तो मैंने सुनील को बोला कि ये वाला शीट मुझे भेजो, मतलब वो शीट को ये करके मैंने बोला ये वाला शीट मुझे भेजो। तो उसने मुझे पूछा कि वाई आर यू आस्किंग, मैं वहीं पे बैठी हुई थी, मैंने बोला मुझे जानना है कि
मेरा तो रिस्ट्रिक्टेड मोड ही है।
मैंने बोल
सही हुआ।
नहीं हुआ 1 2 4।
मैं तो ज्वाइन इसमें गई ना, जूम पे।
चलो जूम का लिंक है ना शायद वहाँ पे। सुबह भी ज्वाइन किया है, दिव्या ज्वाइन की है। म्यूट है कि नहीं? कैसे पता चलेगा? कैसे पता चलेगा? म्यूट
मेरी स्टोन कैसे गई?
Good morning, everyone. This is Masudan Rao. On behalf of the Siri Signature Committee, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you for our first annual general body meeting of this new committee. We are truly delighted to see such enthusiastic participation from our residents and owners. And we thank you for taking the time to join us today. The meeting is a significant milestone in our journey as a community. It gives us a valuable opportunity to reflect on what we have achieved so far, share important updates on finances, infrastructure, and operations, and most importantly, engage in open and constructive dialogue as we plan ahead for the future of Siri Signature. Your voices matter, and today's session is designed to encourage collaborative discussion, transparency, and shared decision making. We look forward to a fruitful meeting and working together in making Siri Signature not just a place we live in, but a thriving, inclusive community we are all proud to be part of. Let's get started. I request everyone to watch this video, and once this is done, we'll take the questions from the owners.
Hey Rudra, before you start anything, can I check with the team? No, this is the first meeting. Having any difficulties to join the call?
And we have given two options, both Zoom and YouTube. So YouTube is also available. So if anybody have, as you join, so we assume, so in interest of time on a Sunday, so we'll kickstart the discussion.
So minimum 30, like 13 people only start. 13 flats people join.
We have people on YouTube also. So people who doesn't have a Zoom, so people are also on YouTube.
Like people can't ask the questions right through the YouTube. So yeah, we can ask them to join.
Yeah, we keep on looking at the chat window. So we'll take those questions at the end.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for asking that input. So in interest of time, because I know Modi Sunday people are up or not, but otherwise this everything will be shared at the end. We also have in interest of everybody opinion. And can I start recording this session? Can I take a consent?
Rudra, I think, thanks for the initiative.
We're just taking you through the walkthrough of the events which have happened in the quarter. So just a kind of a glimpse of things. So another 2 minutes which we take from here, and we'll get into the main agenda.
Woke up late, missed the morning blaze. Wake up, sunlight hits in so many ways. Grab my shades and hit the streets, no plan. Chasing vibes like seashells in the sand. Radio hums a tune I can't name. Crooked smiles, crashing waves, no shame. Flip my phone, toss it in my bag. Today's for us, no time to lag. Feel the world just step a beat we can make. Life's a tune, sing it till we break. Concrete warm under my bare feet. Crowds moving like a heartbeat. Skipping stones in city streams we find. Let's write a new story, leave the old behind. Fucking love in the air, I swear. All laughter echoes through the halls. Feel the world just turning slow. Let the breeze tell us where to go. Every step a beat we can make.
Thanks. That is a glimpse of what we have achieved in the last quarter. So we have our Shole Dharmendras here. We request everyone to go mute unless you are not speaking. So this is our new logo of our building, our society. So this is the signature. What it represents, the green represents more of a clean, eco-friendly environment. The hands, which symbolizes the care and security, that what we provide to our community. And the sun stands for sustainability, growth, and better the future of all the residents. Together, our mission is to foster safe, supportive, sustainable living space for City Signature. And it's the strength of united, nurturing, and as well as the ever-progressing City Signature. So I am glad to introduce our management committee here. So President Mr. Madhusudan sir and Vice President Jagdish Garu and myself Praveen Rudra, we have Joint Secretary Venkatesh and Treasurer Lenin Yadav and Joint Treasurer Ayub sir and committee members Mangesh, Anil sir, Sojane Garu and Sunita and Komali and Vipin and Krishna. So it's a good cricket team we have in India as well as for the City Signature who's striving here. So we have this new committee has assumed in office from April 1, the comprise of 30 members, and we have an including of 3 women who brings up together the diverse mix of banking, business, administration, and technology domains from each block. So it's not it's spread across each block. We have at least a minimum 2+ representatives from each block. The committee is well-balanced group. So we have an young as 29 and the age of 70, but they are not a 70. They are still 20 guys. We have people in place. So it's ensure focused governance committee established with the subcommittees. We have subcommittees also planned, which is infrastructure committee, vendor committee, expenditure and budget oversight, all the events and social welfare. So all these committee members on availability, at least fortnightly, we are meeting and doing a discussion on the developments and as well as transparent and effective community management. As we move, we're moving to the agenda. So these are the agenda items which we have planned for the in an order. So first is we will be covering major developments. Major developments will be taken care by Madhusudan sir and Ayub sir on this, and financials will be led by Lenin, the financials, he's a treasurer, plans head, and we have a question and answer sessions, and we also collected the feedback from the people who have given, and will be discussed at the end. Yeah, hand over to Madhusudan sir.
Good morning, everybody. This is water replumbing. We have taken up this in the last general body. We have permissions for going ahead with development, and we sought the cooperation from all the owners to contribute 50,000 per flat. Based on that, we outlined what are the projects to be taken up. One is softeners. Second is smart meter installation, including replumbing. and drainage, all these areas, and water replumbing is one of the project for the smart water meter installation, and common area lighting upgrade, main access road resurfacing, enhanced security cameras and surveillance. This automated water pumping, this is to avoid the workload on the security guards. We have installed this 3 water sensors installed in A, D and E blocks, and B and C are pending. And Manjira water also replumbing is happening. Lift, we installed the DPS kits for all the 5 blocks, and generator kit, and generator recently we got some repair for the E block generator, that also is got repaired now, and it's working. Removal of sheet covers between the blocks. Facilities management company for end-to-end manpower management. Previously, we were having a security supervisor engaged by society, and other housekeeping and security by outside agency. Now we have clubbed, and one facilities management is taking care of all the things. It's comprehensive now. Drainage chamber reconstructing. Actually, what happened, we had a lot of drainage issues for the last 1 year, and every month we used to get it cleaned. And water flow was not there for sewerage. So we found out the problem that main this one, what is going out to the main drainage pipeline was struck because it was connected to septic tank. So we have removed that obstruction, and we got it clear connected to sewerage main line. So that the drainage chamber reconstruction had to happen, and we had to dig the road also. And driveway path tile replacement, most of the tiles got tilted, and they are giving a lot of problems for the residents, and the look also it is not there. So we have gone for driveway path tile replacement. Most of the areas we have covered. If anything missing, that also can be covered. Common washroom access to outside office and driveway repairs. Long and outstanding drainage clogging identified, internally whatever the problem, and repaired. Complete excavation and rerouting to main sewerage line, what I explained earlier, that also happened. Sewerage clearance and soil management and plumbing work, that all we have done, and it is looking now, it is stable. Whatever the drainage pipeline is now stable, still it is under observation. Now, our colleague, our committee member, Lenin Yadav will take over.
Good morning, everyone. Coming to financial things, we'll cover the previous financial status and current financial status along with our FD. So coming to FD, so we all know that our builder has given 10 lakh checks, so which is has the 30 lakhs FD. But last financial year, for the maintenance and water bills, excess water bills or excess year of water bills, the earlier committee was broken one FD and used for the regular maintenance. And now our current FD amount is 20 lakhs, and we are, and till now, from the day of the FDs to the till now, whatever the interest came towards the FDs were consumed in the regular maintenance. So ideally, that one ideally figure of last year 24-25 FD amount is 1,41,202. That is came on January 25. That is also consumed in the maintenance account. The next interest cycle is January 2026. So, not FD till now, all the FD interest we have consumed in the maintenance. Okay. Coming to the financial year 24 closure till date March 30. Okay. So total amount bank balance is 4,23,000. Net releasable balance 4,13,661. So borewell expenses, which is actually has come to the property development. At the time the collections are not started, we went ahead with using the maintenance account, and the earlier committee taken the decision under taking the maintenance company in the view of the water scarcity, and they dug the bore. and the bore cost is 3,76,900. The amount is transferred from the development account to the maintenance account now. The current effective balance after that, it is 70,90,000. 7,90,561. Then after the whatever the March maintenance expenses, including salaries, housekeeping, all the expenses, because the financial year closure, right? So corresponding all the March maintenance expenses are closed as per the financial year. The amount incurred amount is 3,63,011. After that, the net balance, the carry forward net balance is 4,27,550. I repeat, the financial year 24 to 25 carry forward net balance amount is 4,27,550. Coming to property fund overview as on date. So as we all know that we started collecting 50,000 per flat and 50,000 per flat. So still we have a few flats are due. The total collection amount is 41,63,756. This includes opening balance amount 4,000 and bank interest till date, that is around 9,000, and collected amount, total collected amount, and one of the flat owner surcharge of 5,000. This total includes 41,63,756, and the total expenditure incurred till date is 37,01,184, and the current account balance till date is 4,52,819 rupees. Current in cash in hand 24,994, and pending payments related to water because when we are doing the replumbing, we are not paid entire amount. 90% we paid for the replumbing, and 75% we paid for the smart meters. So the smart meters work still in progress. Based on the phase of the work, we are paying. For that amount, the pending amount is 2,99,623. The net available post commitments, once we deduct this pending payments, then the net amount will be 1,76,737. And to be collected amount, is 8,45,000 rupees. This includes surcharge of 5,000 rupees, whether the president or the flat owner paid full payment, either full payment or partial payment. Irrespective of that, 5,000 will be charged in a flat. There is no discount or no concession to anyone for the dues. Okay. We go to this pie chart. So the pie chart one. So the pie chart explains the total details, where is our max amount of the amount spent. Coming to this water plumbing, 45% of the amount is went to the water plumbing, that is 16,45,000. And this includes the smart meters and water plumbing, so 16,45,000. And water softeners. We all know that our society, we are facing the raw water and salty water from the years. Almost we are in a decade. So now as a part of things, we took the initiative and we have installed the softeners. So these softeners will reduce the calcium and magnesium. It won't reduce your total TDS. Okay, this is mainly the technical term. So it is an ion exchange process. With that, the salt and hardness will be reduced. The total TDS not reduce the total TDS. Coming to bore wells, we dug up bore wells at C block 1 and 1 at A block. C block is successfully running. A block is unfortunately it was not came as expected even after the 3 geological surveys. So that's something. And the drainage, as the presidents are explained in earlier. So we take out the drainage charge. The problem here it is the builder when he connected, right? So he made a watchman room and followed by a septic tank. And he connected all the drainage lines through that septic tank and to the outside of the GHMC line. So in that way, so that entire our drainage line, sewerage line going and stagnating there, and whenever it is overflowing, it is going there. And apart from that sewerage tank, we have a water block borewell. So avoid that A block sewerage tank and A block borewell, any connectivity in the under the ground. So we bypassed that and we made a big line from the all the way from the A block point to HMC line. Coming to the rainwater harvesting as a part of initiative of collecting the rainwater and for the which helps of the borewell and reinforcement. So we dug up, we identified few locations and we dug up the hole and we now there's and pipelines from the all the terrace water collecting and we are pouring to that water into the pits, rainwater pits. Now they are 100% successful. They are we are regularly monitoring those things also whenever based on the requirements, and we'll regularly cleaning up those things if any blockages or any. Right. And coming to civil works, so as presidents are explained, so all the parking slots and the driveways and even our common area, we have a rainwater canal. That also there is some iron drills are disposed and some canal also there is a small issues. All those are clearly cleared out. I'm coming to this drainage. Switching back to drainage, I request all the residents and the owners take an initiative. Don't pour the shampoo sachets and diapers or dispose them properly in the dustbin covers. Don't trash them and don't flush them in the drainage. Effectively, we log and I request all the owners who are given for the tenants, right? I request that inform your tenants, do not dispose the drainage properly. Don't push it, don't flush it in the drainage. That is costing us very. Yeah. Coming to pending fund contributions of 8,45,000. It's a block wise. So I appreciate the A block is 100% contributed within the time. So we have fully collected. So I would like to apologize all the A block owners who came up forward and given the their contributions in time for the society development and the society development. Coming to B block, we have the 4 flats pending, and we are these are 4 blocks we have to collect the 4 blocks. Coming to C block, these are the list of the block flats. I request all the owners and need to contribute as early as possible. D block 1 flat and E block 3 flats are the pending. So these amounts are inclusive surcharges. We are not waiving out any surcharge in the interest as a common thing. The few owners are paid earlier, few are not paid. So even after multiple requests also, reminders also, we didn't got the payment. So we are continuing with these surcharges. Request every owner to come forward and please pay the pending surcharges so that we can plan the future works accordingly.
Hi, Lenin. Like C103 is missing in the list. C103 paid during June, so 5,000 should be there, right? Along with other owners. Same.
I will discuss. Okay?
So C103 is missing. Please make a note, okay?
Sure, I will discuss. Okay.
Yeah.
Rudraji, we are missing your voice. We could not able to hear anything.
Yeah, no. We are just coming to collections of 2020 financial year 23 and 24. And
24, 25. Apologies, 24, 25.
24. There's a typo. Sorry. 24, 25. So actually, there is a typo from here and there. So okay, we'll correct it later. So total financial collections of financial year 24, 25 is 56 lakhs 90,000. Other income from the SB fixed deposit is 1.55 lakhs. From Ad Mo and market stall is 71,000. So the largest portion of our annual expenditure was on water supply. It's the 35% of the expenditure went to our water supply, water in the financial 24-25, and followed by all the salaries, the wages is 29%, and administrative and infrastructure costs together accounted for the remaining 6%, and admin and infra. So financial year 24-25 and 23-24. Just a glimpse on that. So collection versus different. And of 23, so and 24-25, the collection versus expenditure. Almost we see the 10 lakhs difference here, 59-69, say bulk number. So collection versus collection income versus expenses of Q1 18 of 25-26 includes April, May, June, 3 months. So opening balance of the previous financial year closure is 4,27,550. Collection Q1 is 16,61,524. Expenses in Q1 incurred is 19,15,425, including March expenses. It means the March salaries paid towards mass salaries and all the water bills and everything is paid in the month, the April. Yeah. The current balance as of yesterday, or 17th July, is 5,58,374. So coming to expenses headwise, when we see that headwise, so our major head is infra in this year, 37%, and water. I would like to explain that we took in the April, that is a peak summer season, and our peak summer season water consumption is came down. I mean, not water consumption, water prices. We will explain later. We'll explain following slides. And wages covering 28%, admin is 4%. Okay. Financial update proposal, ex water tankers. So monthly wise, so this is the round of thing. So all this Q1, including the monthly average amount, we are the average amount coming to 3,83,265. So when we rounded to rounded off, it is in the 4,000. So this round off, this round off is 4 lakhs. This round off we did it for the future planning, the next maintenance plannings.
See, what is meant by pumps?
Water tank, excluding water tank.
Pumps means like common LCT area plus pumps. What is meant by pumps? 73,000. Current bill is okay. Pumps means?
Pump means borewell and the pumps to lifting water to the upstairs. Okay, but that entire electricity common area.
We are getting 73,000 electricity bill per month.
Yes, from last 3 months, because we are C block borewell is continuously running.
Okay, yeah.
You got right?
Good.
The collection rate. So our maintenance fee collection rate of Q1 25 stood solid, and we almost no pending. Like one flat, we have the two last 2 months time, and on time. Most of them are.
Can you go back to the previous slide? Can you explain that pumps thing, the electricity thing?
The pumps means this is electricity. We have only 5 meters. The 5 meters A block, B block, C, and D, E. So this includes the pump. This meter serves both common area lights, the lift, and the water from the sump to tank. Overhead.
But last 3 months the bore wells are not working, right? So A block and C block, that current will save. And why it's 73,000? Okay, we can share the bills later. Okay, not now. Okay.
We will share them 73,000. Okay. Yeah. There's a most of the C block borewell, the new
Yeah.
borewell is continuously running.
Okay.
That's- okay.
Yeah, we observed a big spike here. That's the reason. Okay. Yeah.
So outstanding pending corpus. We currently have 15 households outstanding dues for corpus contribution value of 8,45,000. So I request all the neighbors and all the owners.
Lenin, it's 19, not 15. 19, 19.
Okay.
You only share the updates in bonus group. It's 19 now, including C103.
Proposal shift maintenance for transparency. So as presented above monthly minimum requirement, so of 4 lakhs for 1 or 2 flats. So we are evaluating the consideration of square feet mode of monthly maintenance bill and test for a few months. So this is the future plan. So we are still under discussion. The committee is under discussion and checking all the parties. Action to be taken and noted. I request every owner pay monthly.
Lenin, I have a question here.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you just elaborate what do you mean by shift maintenance for transparency? Is that you mean the cost of the maintenance is going to increase or is going to decrease? I didn't get it. Can you elaborate on that particular point?
You want to take or anything? Yeah, madam, we are evaluating as per square feet, what is the amount to be charged, so that minimum amount should be minimum 3,000. And basing on that, whatever collections we are having now, it should match towards the expenses of 4 lakhs. To that extent, how much we can increase per flat or for SFT, that is under consideration. Now we have to see how much we have to go for each flat, depending upon.
Yeah, okay, sir, I got it. But I think so few flats are still, are all the flats been occupied and been, as I can see, there are 19 flats who are not still paying the maintenance, right? Does that means that the flats are empty and not been sold, or I mean there are some discrepancies with the tenants and the owners, and that's the reason why it's not been paid?
Ma'am, that's not that 19 flats are related to property development fund. It's not related to regular maintenance. Till now, all the flat owners paying the regular maintenance. We have only 2 dues. One flat has not paid 2 months. Okay, except that everyone is paying on time. So I mean to say 95% of the owners are paying before 10th. So 1 or 2 people might be some other works, or maybe they are paying 1 or 2 days delay. But almost we are getting the payments in time. So that whatever you're referring at, that is related to property development. 50,000 per flat.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
And this one is coming to, as right, everyone, most of the gated communities or the societies are charging the maintenance based on the square feet instead of general average value. So till now our society, we are paying every flat as a common maintenance value, irrespective of either what is the size of the flat. So in future we are trying to check that square feet wise. And the smart meters we install, then the water will be separated. We'll get a separate water bill. And one more thing, I request, most of the owners are not giving their, we need to collect, we are collecting the owners' numbers and mobile numbers, so that all the water meters will be, these are the smart water meters, can be controlled through the app. So we can, I request, we want to put all the owners' names and mobile, email ID and even, so that you can control, even as ma'am you told, right, we have the tenants or owners issue that can be easily solved using these water meters.
Will there be, are you going to discuss more about what smart water meter installation process, or it will be done in the next ones? Because I have few doubts in that particular.
Yeah, we will explain. Its work is almost coming to done. Only integration is complete. It is going to be integrated to MyGate. We can stop through the MyGate. Water can be stopped or unable to.
No, I'm talking about the smart meter installation.
Yes, installation is completed. So physical work is completed. So we need to convert on integration. Integration is pending.
Okay.
Okay, coming to
Lillian, Lillian, I just have one doubt. In the previous slide, it was written like we were having 1 or 2 flats. If you see the shift maintenance, the idea is very good of collecting the maintenance with square feet mode. That is a requirement of the day right now. So it's very good idea. But I can see you have the 1 or 2 flats are there in our society that has been written in the this slide. But if you see the corpus fund collection, we have only 97 flats in the sheet that you people used to share every time. So why did we have the decrease in number of flats there? Like this 5 flats, did we miss anything in the sheet while collecting corpus?
Yes, ma'am. Right question. Thanks for the question. So when we got the handover from the previous committee, so we got the sheet, maintenance sheet. The collections were started and that from the previous committee, the same sheet is carried forwarded. We carry forward the same sheet. We didn't change any of the flat numbers. That's why those number is difference.
But why C block penthouse? Your people are collecting 3 in your sheet, which are shared in the owner group. We have to be in equal to all, right? Why C block penthouse is 3 and the remaining penthouses are 1? Just for info, I'm asking. Okay.
I request you. I request to whoever shared that last right. I request the question. This sheet is prepared by the earlier committee.
No. C block we never mentioned 3.
Not only that, one second, Sunil. Can I interrupt? Rudraji, actually, see, the entire floors, 6th floor penthouses. So it's a completely, ideally, if you look into floor by floor, we have 4 flats. For example, if you take into the D block or E block or C block, we have 4 flats in each, floor. So ideally, we should collect accordingly. It doesn't matter the size of the flat or because it is completely occupied, right? The corpus fund, ideally, it should be collected in the same fashion. That is what one of the suggestion. Again, it's up to the complete decision of the collective decision of our residents.
So we'll take. So at the end, we have planned for some poll. So we'll take all the consent from the people and we'll put it up in the notice. So we acknowledge your question here, but at the end we have a poll thing which is there. So where we'll take a people vote accordingly. We'll shift, and as well as the shift of maintenance in future when the anything other works also anything which are going to be done. It will be moved to a maintenance, everything into a square feet mode of calculation. Is it good for now?
Anyway, we'll park our questions till.
Yeah, we can have the debate at the end.
Discuss on the end. Okay.
Please. Yeah. So this is more of a financial updates which we have covered now, and we are moving to a next, which is more of our water consumption happen in the throughout this quarter of the year. So this is the tankers which is more of 79 in June and May 73 and April 94 is what we have got it, and this is the HMC tankers, and this is the private tankers what we have got it in the year. So some more analysis which we are doing on our annual consumption analysis on the water, 24 year of 24 and 25-26. So in the last year, calendar year, we have spent around 24 lakhs towards water. When it comes to in the 2025, it's under 9 lakhs. This is what it is.
We have to add these borewell charges also to this.
Borewells, okay. So borewells are not added. So no worries.
So it will be 16 lakhs. Okay.
No, I mean we have the numbers. Thanks for your inputs.
Why? Because it's showing like 3 times decrease. That is the reason.
It is like we will explain what has happened here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
So
But I guess borewell charges will be included in civil this thing, right? Because it's one-time payment and not in continuous payment.
Yeah. So yeah. Thanks.
why it's reduced, we have to explain, right? That's the
Yeah,
reason.
we definitely have an data
I
here.
think so there's a difference in tanker cost. I just wanted to ask this question also. Is there a difference in the GHMC and the private tanker cost that you're incurring? Is GHMC giving the tanker cost at a lower ones
Yes.
against the private ones?
Yeah. So in the previous year, it's 24 lakhs. In this year, 25, and it is the cost have reduced to 63%. It is three things which have happened here. One, definitely a borewell, and also there is a private tankers. In last year, there is around a 4,000 plus is per tanker what they have what was paid, and this in the last year we don't have a GHMC tankers in society, and with the new committee and everybody coming in, so the GHMC tankers got added. And we have done a geologist survey. Out of these two borewells, only one borewell which is only functioning. There's one borewell where 4 lakh rupees, I mean around 376 or 4 lakh rupees, which we have a loss. And the current, as I'm giving you a summary here. So we negotiated.
Even the borewell which got failed, we can also test it whether no water is there in the.
So there is a water. I mean, now once monsoon and this rainwater pitting and everything happened, rainwater harvesting, everything happened. There is a water which is there in the A block thing, but the geologist is not able to give a perfect how long it will run and what is the thing. It has to be put under observation. Post this rainwater harvesting is done, hopefully it will be revived. Okay. And this year, the negotiated per tanker rate is 40% lesser from the previous year. Now, this year, what are the water tankers, private water tankers, are coming at the price of 2,300 rupees. And the GHMC water tanker, which cost around 800 to 1,200 rupees, depend upon a 5,000 liters to 10,000 liters, it's 1,100 rupees. So comparatively, you can see, I have a further slide. You can see the graph here, which says the copper one, what you can see in the bubble, this is this year consumption. And when it comes to the blue year, this is month on month, how much is there? Okay. And special thanks to, we have an Aquaman here called Aib sir, who been instrumental in terms of looking at what kind of water levels, how many tankers to add. And he, in the night, I mean, throughout the day, he been hopping between the water sumps and the water tanks, and he helped us. So substantial, there is a huge savings happened this year. Last year, we have collected 19,000 rupees per flat extra for towards to water. And hopefully, on a good note, I would like to announce formally, maybe next month onwards, you will not have water charges. So this is just a comparison what you can see here. Okay. Yeah. So in the last year, this is 2024, 3,78,000 is paid, and in the for the quarter, Jan, February, March, where it is as 4,17,500 rupees. In April, May, June last year, we have consumed around 16 lakhs of water, wherein this year is 4,51,000 rupees only, and which is somewhere around 72% of the saving from the drop from the last year. And total for this last year, we have consumed 24 lakhs 30,000 rupees, and wherein this year is 8 lakh 99,000 rupees. And of course, July is not ended, but as of now, July on 20th, on this day, we have 30,900 rupees, which is spent for the water. And August, hopefully with the monsoon, may not have, but overall, you can see 72 or 63% of a saving from the previous year, calendar year to this year.
Yeah, I have one question on the slide. Why there's no water charges for 2024 February month? I cannot see anything been taken there. But I think so we were being charged with the extra water cost from that month itself.
Yeah, so because this is an input, what we have received from the bank statement, what we have verified, maybe this month, there's an advance which would have paid in the month of January. Yeah. There's an advance we have paid in the January, but it was accounted in whatever the data we putting it up here, everything through a bank statement. So typically, this is an advance might be paid in the January 31st. We are taking the calendar month here. Yeah. So this is an actuals what we have received.
I don't think in January we didn't pay any advance, Rudra. Can you please re-verify and update, okay?
Yeah, we do have the data, so we'll do a
Yeah.
verify.
Yeah, please.
But
Thank you.
typically, this is the total summary of the water which was consumed in 24-25. So hopefully with the smart meters and everything coming in, so all this will be charged based on the consumption, and we'll have an improvement. Yeah, moving to our plans ahead. First plan, we are rolling out of the smart living in the Siri signature. So one is installation is completed of smart meter. We'll be testing. So how the test? Somebody asked a question: how the testing and how the smart meter installation happen. So there is a water cut happen on the top, and whatever the water you have in the pipes will be will be flown or drawn. Post that there is a then after that particular point onwards, there's a water meter will be refilled. From that point onwards, you will be able to see how much water is consumed in your flat. As explained earlier, this smart water meters, which comes with a ultrasound technology, so in case of any 1 hour, a small drop leaking also will be notified to the owner or resident or to the committee. We can switch on, switch off the meters from remotely also. That is first thing which is expected in 1-2 months. We will be arriving to the cost and billing in next 2 months, hopefully by September. There is a boom barriers. As we are getting into a more of smart living, so we'll be installing a boom barrier for an automated vehicle entry. This will avoid any outside vehicle to be coming in. Of course, it can come in with a kind of an approval and with a thing, but it more of when it comes to anybody who is ever entering, so the barrier will automatically opens and people can enter. We are explored with multiple options. We are trying to explore with a test scenario over here with the 3 months with Park Plus. Will be communicated shortly. Second is some other infrastructure upgrades which we are planning, which is between block cover renovation and installation of solar panels. So as many of the people who are living in City Signature have already known that there is a cover between the blocks being removed because there's a lot of one is it's already spoiled and there are many things which are falling now. So we'll remove those the frames. We have already removed the sheets and we'll try to remove the frames and try to shift it to a top floor. And we have solar water heater panels which are lying on the top, which we will also trying to remove and scrap it because it's not for any use or any thing. And in that place, we are trying to use solar energy with Surya and some other associations, which we'll be doing. And third, the great important point is which is repainting ready for the new year. So we have requested a quotes with all major painting companies. We have received the quotes. A contribution message, whether it's based on the square feet or per flat, will be communicated shortly. And we have a driveway innovations also, which is under pending. So we have a lot of what are the main driveway. We have some kind of a abnormalities or in kind of uneven shapes. We'll try to do a red driveway innovation. For all this, third point, definitely its owner contribution which is required and will be communicated.
So, Rudra, so while they are repainting, so they have also fixed the cracks as well?
Yeah, everything. So cracks and as well as somebody have the top floors damages, everything will be fixed. And also there is on some of the top floors have some floors have a heat. I mean, the top floors have some heat issues. So we also doing some kind of a cool painting on the top floor, terrace floors.
Okay.
Why that should be our problem?
Every society has that. Comes in the. It's not our problem.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, but it's usually done for the top floor people, right?
Even
so
they should be paying.
though they are
it's not about that. It's about even the pipes जब होते हैं ना pressure से जब आते हैं नीचे floor वालों को थोड़ा.
So yeah. So now we hope I request everyone to get into the WhatsApp group. We are conducting a poll on the things. So the poll will be started now. And the first point which will be covering it is on the because of the naming of the blocks, our block cards.
Rudra, I had one doubt. I mean, sorry to interrupt you in
Go
between.
ahead,
I
go ahead.
had one doubt for the smart meter. Can you go to the previous slide? Yeah, thank you. Here I can see this in smart meter, right? It's mentioned that you will be testing for 2 months and then you're going to arrive. I mean, the committee is going to arrive at the cost and the billing for that particular water meter, right?
Yes.
I just wanted to understand. I mean, are you going to share what are your what will be the inputs of the committee members here on this procedure? Like, what will be the minimum charges? As in major gated communities, it is like, say, based on 10,000 liters, whatever the government provides them with the water charges, based on it, the minimum per liter charges are implemented, or it can be like a prepaid kind of thing where you pay in advance and utilize the amount, and then if the amount gets zero, automatically the water will be cut off for that particular family, right? Because the reason why we started with water meter was that the consumption of the water during summers varies families to families, right? There can be less number of members in one family against more number of members in one family, or the water utilization, right? So I just wanted to understand what thought process has been applied here when you're going to decide on the water bills.
Perfect. So there is one at our society at the moment, we don't have a prepaid top up and those kind of things which are not there. Maybe in future, as we may move, it will come. So for now, it's a month-on-month consumption and month-on-month thing. So it's first. Second is in terms of we are definitely moving to a slab based only because next 3 months it takes for us a few months we may try with a different thing based on the consumption, but definitely in a slab wise which will come. It's a simple uh, one second. It's a simple binary calculation here. How much of water? I mean, total.
पेट्रोल में कुछ 1% फ्री आ रहा है क्या वापस क्रेडिट कार्ड पे?
Yeah. So definitely it will be. I mean, first 2 months, 3 months, we'll be doing kind of some kind of thing, and post once a 1 quarter is passed, then we'll be
Are you
more.
comfortable, Kashu?
I'm good now. Any other questions on this?
So as you said that if you're going to decide on the billing process, I mean, since it will not be in prepaid one, so are you going to appoint someone to do a meter reading, like what is done for the bills,
Yeah.
right? For the electricity bills. I mean, what's the
Within this
procedure
month,
here? Still, it's not clear.
Yeah. So okay. So everybody will get a kind of everybody can install a one smartphone app, smart meter, that company which is applying. They have one app where you can regularly monitor how much water is consuming and everything, which you can do at your own. And if there's nothing of a manual reading which is required, it is integrating with MyGate app also. You can see one on your own app, and you can see it on your uh, MyGate app also, how much is the consumption which is happened, and accordingly there is an API integration which are happening between MyGate and the smart meter company, and you can monitor everything at multiple places. You can do like bank balance, how you can check it on multiple places, whether through UPI, whether through your bank or another other modes. So similarly, you can do this.
So, Rudra Viraj here. I'm just speaking on behalf of Divya for some time. The follow-up question for the water management was like this, like usually, let's say, and it's just a suggestion as of now, you guys can still go back and see through the costing and evaluation. Number one, historically, if you've gone through the society, right, for the last 7, 8 years, through February or March, we have always enabled the process of taking additional money to contain the tankers for which we are refilling the water. That means the cost which is incurring to the society for water absorption or consumption has been paid by the additional money. Now, let's say we install this water meter. First thing first, what we may have to look at is whether we are supplying for a given month, given week, given day, a consumption of water is coming from a borewell, which is a natural resource, or it's coming from your tanker, which is a cost incurred resource. Number one.
Yes.
Second thing is, if you are doing the cost analysis, do the cost analysis in a way that it shouldn't spike up to every single season where again the summer comes and we again start to increase the water meter bill because we couldn't incur the cost or we couldn't incur the deficit that we have to pay for it for this next summer season. So just an opportunity as of now, just a thought suggestion as you guys are going and evaluating the cost value. Put all these things in the mind, like what can happen in the coming seasons, wherein this money which is not going to utilize for the next 6 months, what let's say for the current 6 months you might charge 1,000 rupees per flat, just making it up, but that money may not be utilized because it's not to be paid for the tankers. Possibly it may be paid for the natural resources like groundwater. So this money which gets saved versus how we can utilize the additional money lump sum for the upcoming summer seasons, so that we don't spike up the bills again and again every season for the summer seasons, so that the water meter is also efficiently used and managed equally. I hope that point is clear, or if there is any questions, please.
Well noted. So we'll also appreciate that kind of thing coming from you, the senior member, and also we definitely share you. I mean, as a transparency communication which we've been sharing, and the modes and everything will definitely involve you in this particular when we are doing a brainstorm on this particular calculation. We also
Sure.
explored other societies also how they are doing it. We also have personally met them in terms of understanding this. So definitely, yeah, give us a quarter, because next July to before January, February coming in, hopefully we'll have a better formulas and better scenarios to get this number right and not to burden to anybody. And second, when it comes to the tanker, when we ask for it, it's a GHMC tanker where we need to pay in advance. For a private tankers, this is postpaid, like how we pay postpaid bills. Similarly, we negotiate a one rate with that private tanker, and we'll pay at the end of the month. So we can definitely work and share your process note on entire the modalities which we are getting into our smart meters.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah. So as we are moving to a thing, so this is so we have sent we are now the blocks we're trying to change. I mean, we'll try to have the alphabetical names only, but it is proposing to a 5 elements or flowers or rivers kind of a names.
I think the block changes will lead to like a registration, the sale deed and the Aadhaar card updates also. So better we can avoid that actually. Is my suggestion only.
So we are not changing any. We are not changing any block. Block A will remain same.
So block A will be there, but you are adding bracket in bracket name.
Block A, Akasha. Block B, Bhumi.
But don't remove block A because
we don't. We are not. We are not changing anything. We are not reinventing the wheel.
Otherwise, we have to update the proofs. That's it.
So
Thank you.
just a kind of weather. So I have put it up. So all the polls now, which I'm keeping it in the only in the owners group, not in the residents group.
But it's necessary. Like we have to add some names because there is no option for no here in the poll.
Not. I mean, it's just like a.
Last 10 years we have block A. That is remember to all these.
I understand. We'll have that.
Just please listen.
It's a thought.
On paper, I think so it will always be blocks.
It will be
is what I'm
confusion.
understanding, right?
Yeah, confusion.
On papers, it will always be blocks because that cannot be done officially. Also on sales deed, we have the same, right? I mean, that cannot be changed. But only for yeah.
If we order any courier, if I keep block D, or block D and name should be added, right? Why extra work to all the residents?
I think this naming convention. I think it would be good if we park it for some time because
please.
We are
not a related one actually.
Okay, so just to reiterate, the block D will remain there. Block D, Dharma. Okay, so maybe
still what is the need? Just for clarification, I'm asking why you confusion creating by adding the names. It's a simple 5 blocks. Block A, block B is there. From last 10 years, we are living here.
Hold on, Mr. Sunil. So we are not taking any decision. We just asking for a.
Can keep a poll also, no, right? Why you added only 3 elements in the group?
Yeah. Next, moving to another one, which is as we have already done a common areas where we have installed cones and everything, but still people are getting into a common areas parking. So we are imposing a penalty. I'm just putting. So we are imposing penalties. People say yes. So we'll be going ahead and adding that 100 rupees of penalty to the MyGate app for that particular society.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on this point?
Yeah, typically what happens here, many of the people are driving the vehicles on a parkway. We have communicated in past to people not to park, but on ease of things, so people are parking in a driveways which are causing one to the kids to play, and second is any vehicle, any water tanker, anything coming in. So it will be an obstacle, and the parking, some people have the car parking in designated areas also. They keep parking in the driveways and leaving for some work or something. So we have informed to the security guards and everybody not to allow the park and unnecessarily getting you into a battle kind of a discussion. So we're just putting up this. This is a request which came from the people again in terms of imposing a penalty.
Yeah, idea is good. Just I have a follow-up question on this. Suppose if any of the guests came and all of a sudden they parked and left, then how we are going to identify and to whom we are going to charge this penalty?
At the security, we are making a note of every security and supervisor will be taking care, and security will be noting that vehicle which vehicle which is coming in, and so it will be evaluated based on this. There is a facility supervisor also which is available. He will take care of the flats, and at the on a week or month on month, which we can add this into a penalties to the migrate. Just to kind of warn people, we have informed multiple times, but people are unnecessarily when security guards are there trying to debate and do a battle with them. So just to getting this kind of an importance of our common areas. If the visitor parking is available, please people can use it. If not available, it's requested to park outside. So that is the reason which we are asking for an approval or voting requirement.
Okay.
One more update I want to give. So any of the guests are coming to the society, you can keep a guest car parking. You can add some kind of play call, any kind of thing on that particular car. It will be easy for them to notify whether it's an owner park or a guest car.
Perfectly. Some of the owners also who have multiple cars are parking in the visitor parking area. And
No, this is only for the guest cars I mentioned.
I'm saying that we have guest parking available, but there are few cars. Sometimes the owners have multiple cars. They are parking in the visitor parking area, where visitor parking area is allowed only to the visitors. Even if some owners or some tenants who have multiple cars who are parking, in that case, what we should do? Can you please support? I mean, how we should take that particular consideration?
If owners have multiple cars, they you can rent out those parkings. We had suggested this to the previous committee also. If that can be an option, the spaces can be rent out.
Yeah. So some of the people who have multiple cars are parking their car in the visitor. Yeah. So that definitely will be taken care. So I mean, we have informed to the security and people also, and as well as informed to the car owners also who are parking in the visitor parking area. So, but definitely maybe soon we'll get into some kind of a betterment of the society. Next, then coming to the third point in terms of scrapping of the old frames and moving to the sixth floor. So there are 2-3 points between the blocks. We have the covers. There are two things which have tomorrow. If any fire or anything happen, in case of any vehicle, any fire extinguisher, fire engine to move between the blocks, it becomes a problem. Is one. And second thing, the old frames which are already it's already rust and it is spoiled, and being it is there on the first floor, so there is a lot of scrap which is getting dropped. So we are proposing to scrapping of the old frames and moving to and constructing a kind of a cover on the sixth floor where it will be covered with solar panels. For the same thing also, we are just putting up a poll. This poll is open till 24 hours till tomorrow.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
Why do we keep it in the sixth floor? We can scrap, right?
No, the old frame will be scrapped, and we will construct a separate frame with a solar panels and solar energy, where it will be two folded knife disc.
Okay.
Not sixth floor, it is maybe seventh floor top we can add, and the solar area is good actually to save current, common current bill also.
Good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
As we're talking about the solar panels and all, just the suggestion. So can we think through on these street lights, whatever the street lights which we have, can we move them into the solar street lights? Just think through. Just an idea.
Yeah, we covered that particular thing.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Actually, for the parking, right? So the builder has assigned some temporary parking to my flat. So, like, what will be the thing? Like,
May I know who is
so
speaking? If you don't mind.
Kamesh.
Kamesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kamesh will, I mean, in interest of time, so we can meet personally here and discuss on your
Sure.
thing.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not putting this in. Yeah. So next, moving to square feet. I mean, again, all these approvals or votings will be communicated further, but just a kind of an people participation. So moving to square feet area maintenance or anything, now onwards, if any society developments or anything to happen, it will move to a square feet mode of maintenance. So again, this poll is also getting up in the group. Yeah, and we request if multiple owners, I mean, there is one vote for the family or the flat, not a multiple votes.
Rudra, like the poll titles are not clear. New covers on top, please add clearly. Otherwise, it will be confusion. So you kept a like old frames will be scrap and the new covers on top. You can add on top and adding the solar. It will be giving a clear picture to all to vote.
Okay, we'll add for that.
Because one or two votes will not give clear picture and will not go for votes. Okay, please add new covers on top with the solar panels, which we discussed here. You have to add there. Okay.
Okay, I'll share it
Yes.
again.
Yeah, please. Yeah, you can remove that and share again. Yeah, thank you.
Reframing the statement. That's it.
Yeah, otherwise it will be like confusion. People will start no then.
Yeah, I am moving. Kindly stop texting as of now on the group. So let the flow of the questions.
Correct. No need. Actually, if you can,
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
you can announce here and do later. Parallelly, you are adding 50% of the votes will not give clear picture to the owners
No,
because
we
we have
have
16 people here, around 13 flats only. So others can easily read and give the votes, right?
we have people on YouTube also. Some people. So
See, few to four are there till now. Okay.
no worries. Yeah, so we're moving to another one, which is corpus fund delays. So if the people have not paid, so as 18 to 19 people who are pending, suspension of water supply is something which is a call. So because that is a major portion where our investment, our contributions have gone. So the waiver, I mean, the surcharge will continue a month on month, and water supply will be stopped post 1 month, and it's owner or tenant responsibility in terms of to clear up the outstanding or anything. Otherwise, the water will be suspended.
Yeah, basic question like we approached all the owners, the 19 pending owners.
I mean, there are two. Everybody have a personal time. We have.
That's at least we have to get a call through supervisor and ask when you pay like this. Follow up needed, Rudra. Otherwise, people will skip the messages.
We sent multiple times the facilities manager to each flat. And some
We can see in our group also a couple of guys mentioned I didn't get call till now because it's not over. Over is over, but try to approach one time at least all 19 overs pending
So
flats.
definitely, I mean, so as mentioned earlier, we requested neighbors or the friends or the people to help it out and push this thing.
That is correct, but as a committee we have to approach them at least through
We have
supervisor.
as committee we have approached. I was just to not to name out some person. So we reached out to one of the B block resident asking for a pay, asking for it. So he have his own personal issues. He didn't acknowledge or he didn't send
For
a message.
example, D101, only one flat pending from long time from D block. For example, I'm asking, don't think wrong. What is the status? Like anyone approach the D101 owner? Just for status, I'm asking.
I mean, no. I mean, if he is there in the part of the group, it is a part of the community. So we have made a facilities manager to visit and knock each door. If the tenant or the owner, if he didn't acknowledge it,
Okay, then okay. If we attempt, that is fine. If attempt is fine.
Yeah. So next is unaction unidentified vehicles. So there are almost like 18 cycles and 4 bikes and some other cars which are lying. We have shifted identified vehicles into a common area now. So post, I mean, this will become a scrap or it will be unnecessarily a problem to things. So we will be putting up a notice by August 15th. If the vehicles are identified, uh, people can take care of it. Otherwise, I mean, the committee will decide in terms of auction or putting everything to and out of the society, which includes 3 bikes, 1 treadmill, one trolley, and some 18-20 cycles which are lying there. It is placed at a C block area. So C block gas chamber. So we request. So this is also again a code. There are old vehicles to old bikes to new cycles also which are available. We request everyone to be done. So, but on an action on identified vehicle, it's a consent which we require. Whether we scrap it, whether we do auction it, whether we do donate to some organization. So that is another follow-up voting which is required. Next is considering on here we are doing a formal announcement here. Our Ganesh Chaturthi is just like a 45 days now, which is coming now. Now we'll be doing this. The announcement will come on the celebrations, and we try to build up a stage between C and D blocks. There's a drawings already done, so we also this stage which can help in terms of 3 ways. One, in terms of conducting our cultural events, people to gather and people to celebrate any events and stuff. It between a 10 feet width and 12 feet length kind of a stage, which could help in terms of any kind of an events to conduct.
It's temporary or permanent?
It's a permanent.
Permanent means we lose parking space, right? Of 6
I mean,
cars.
we have a design which is a more of an half moon kind of a design. So
okay,
it will not disturb anything. It's a 10-12 feet. We have a 20.
But this is not immediate, right? Necessary. We have more things
we
to
have
do.
celebration. I mean, we in any kind of an event when we do like Dashara, Diwali, or another Ganesh and Sri Ram, I mean, all these celebrations, we are almost spending somewhere of 30,000-25,000 rupees on the only for the table stage which is coming up. So this will typically help in terms of people to perform, people to play around, and also we are trying to
permanent will not remove. That's the reason. So at least
it will be a slab.
Can I? Yeah, as long as there is no interruption to the guest parking spots.
Guest parking will not. So that's an objective. That was the reason we got a drawings also done. So it will not interrupt. So typically, it is small stage. It's just a 2.5-3 feet kind of a stage. It's not a kind of huge setup. It's just two kind of visitor parking with a kind of a slant kind of thing. So which we have a drawings which will share it with you. Next is coming up to there is as we are progressing to a painting of the society.
One more thing here, because once they were doing some stage and all, it has to be as per festival needs as well. So the direction of stage where you need to keep the murti and all has to be accordingly.
Yeah.
So if you're planning anything, please approach somebody or take opinion. Then you plan, because that is related to few other cultural things as well.
Yes, perfect. So do come forward, get in touch with the committee members. So we definitely involve. We need volunteers, though committee members, but we need a volunteers for anything which we are doing. It's a collective effort. Similarly, as mentioning here, we requesting a gardening volunteers from the society. As we are getting into maybe by January, we try to have the paintings done. So we need a gardening which need to be planned now. So therefore, by the time the building colors come up and this greenery also will improve, we're requesting gardening volunteers to come forward and do the join us. So we'll definitely plan. We have done a horticulture specialist. People have visited already and have given a plan. But it's the volunteers which we require in terms of taking care of the gardens.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Before we move on, Rudraji, I have a quick question on the same stage step. So is it going to be a covered one or open stage?
तो हमारा बजट तो बाहुबली उतना नहीं है सर, बट एस्पिरेशंस उतना है. So we have small budget. We start with a basic thing. So gradually we build up. So because as it was communicated, if the other other Sahitis building will open up, then it will not be a problem. It will be a
But
no.
we have to think of kids also. It's like if you construct 5, 7 feet, 8 feet height, the kids will go there. But
No,
those way we have to cover completely.
It's just a 2.5, 3 feet height from the floor. From the base. So we will not be doing up a very just a 3 feet kind of a stage, okay, which will be
Okay, we'll see the drawings. Otherwise, how we can park the car parkings, we don't know. If you construct 3 feet, so
Sure.
where the cars will keep.
We'll
Yeah,
share the drawing. We'll share the drawing.
yeah, it will help. Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions, sir?
That is
Hey team, we just have one suggestion, right? If it is about instead of every time renting those equipments for creating the stage and all those are more expensive, we can invest in one-time investment and buying those stuffs and reusing it every year, rather than making a stage which might not be even, good enough for the space. If you are going and creating something tiny, which is not meeting the purpose because usually it depends on the idle size and other things, then it will not be much beneficial, rather than we can think of buying those equipments one time and reusing it every time. That is also cost efficient and save your money.
Yeah, perfect. So last Sri Ramnavami celebrations, we do have the stage. One of us a partner or a kind of a one of the committees people have got that stage for us, but we don't have a space, common area where we can keep all this stuff, whatever we are then the extra content we have. We don't have a good office room where we can keep it. We don't have a storage area or a warehouse where we can get. So whatever today, some of the things which we have, we are tucking up into a gas chamber. We are placing here and there. We don't have a proper space. That's the one constraint. And second, in terms of when this stage is there, so people whoever is supposed will it's open, so the stage which will be also used people to sit in the evening hours, they can the elders are people who can sit. We are trying to put the stage in a way it will be the whatever there's a table and everything which will keep, so there's a 10 people who can sit for friendship talks and everything which can be done. And also it's a multi-purpose stage. It's not about only stage for to perform. It's also there's a chairs tables which will be kept so which is a multi-purpose thing which we are planning for it. Thanks for
I just feel because I am from C block and I know that the space is not enough. If something we do permanent, the vehicle movement might become even more challenging, while parking, taking the vehicle out, bringing it in might be
So
more challenging is what we feel. Though we have not seen the drawing, we can see the drawing and they say, but I would say have a goal for it so that everyone gets to put their input there. So that will give it.
No worries. We'll share up we'll give you the complete drawing, how it look like, and as well as a 3D print also we can provide. Sure. So as we move to next stage in terms of the just a kind of a glimpse of the Sri Ramnavami celebrations we conducted in April 6th. So typically we have a good ratings which we are received from the people in terms of the overall things. Some of the summary what the people have mostly enjoyed: dinner, refreshments, community participation, cultural performance and kids, decoration and event flow, new residents. So overall, everybody. So how the future. So all these things which is considered as we are going to Ganesha celebrations. All these things, all the inputs have been taken up and will be considered and performed. Moving to we have received, as many of the people have already received this particular communication in terms of for AGM, we have asked multiple questions. So people have given what are the ratings. So wherever, the good and very goods are not that one which we are feel to happy. We will work on the need improvement cases and definitely do this. So we have an average consistency of 25% to 30% kind of a need improvements comes up on many places, but definitely work on. And on the new committee, people have given this number is inaccurate. So this is a rating which we have received. People have appreciated in terms of how the new committee performance. So we thank everyone for this particular. And we have received the questions on the same portal. We're just getting into this particular thing. So somebody have asked a question on the connecting road to the flats required for a better maintenance. We are working on a letter to authorities and also informed the ministry also, ministry and GHMC people also. So hopefully post this rainy season, they have committed. Maybe as by the time our paints comes up, so more hopefully our road also improves. And somebody asked a question, the D block top floor grill is locked state. Yeah, we also recently, for some reason, we also experienced because our water sensors are the other side and other things. We noted this concern, and the notice from committee will be sent to the respective owner. Thanks for bringing up here. Somebody have put up unused tiles lying on the floor from the last 3 years. Whoever have raised this question, kindly share the location to the committee members. We will consume the tiles. We have requirement of the tiles. We will consume it. Somebody added a question. Please add a heat up resistance on the top floors. Yes, we have considered with repainting. Okay. I'm just going back on the tiles part. Kindly inform Ramesh or to the committee members. We will remove the tiles from there. Somebody asked for a question on the security phone number is not updated in the MyGate app. It's a technical glitch we had recently because of the KYC and other things. We are working on an alternative solution. There is a fixed landline will be provided at the security. That number, which will be shared soon in the committee. The C question which we are moving to, although we are paying 3,000 rupees per maintenance, we don't see any benefit. Corridors remain dirty, dogs are roaming around, dustbins are littered. Yeah, so it's been communicated to the facilities team. We will be improved, and dustbins are loaded sometimes. Even the GHMC people have not notified. They already collect the things. By the time they comes to a Siri signature, sometimes the load which is lying in dustbins is very high. So GHMC teams also we have informed. Try to come with an empty truck to first to Siri signature and then can move on. So this has been taken care. Somebody asked a question, can you please share how much corpus we have today? It's already covered here in the past. And what is the exact status of the 50 lakhs shared by the builder? We got 30 lakhs credited, 2 into 10 lakhs of checks are bounced. It was as information shared by the previous committees. We have 10 lakhs consumed in past. Out of the 30 lakhs, we have 10 lakhs is already consumed because of the various maintenance activities. As of now, kindly note, we have 20 lakhs as an FD in our accounts, in our banks. And another question which is asked is how many banks are giving loans in our society? Major private and public banks are giving. Kindly do check. And the E question where we are moving to, we would like to have expenditure detail done delay for 50K raised, which is already covered here. The future plan of the infrastructure, other necessary changes plan to be informed to the resident funds are utilized. It is already covered. And water meter and usage installation related query, hope this is also covered and which has been asked. Is there anything which, whoever this question was raised, anybody want to voice out now?
Hey, hi. Yeah, so I thank you very much first for starting this entire process and starting the discussion on OC. We want a clarity on once the step have started, can you please break it down into step by step, what happens first, what happened next, and kind of the tentative date that you expect that we might be getting OC? Can you give more detailed?
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, so there is a complete process note will be shared in advance before it's starting up. So the first month is a rough number will be shown. So we'll start collecting the maintenance as it happening today. But definitely we'll share you a process note, and at least 1 month or 2 months, we'll not try to impose everything on a first day. So we'll try to share you some kind of a sample bills. Hopefully, leave us a month of August, maybe a September or October onwards, we'll try to do a parallel from September onwards, we'll do a parallel comparison. and maybe we can implement in the month of October. But definitely we'll share the complete process note, the calculation methods and everything with everyone.
Yeah, that will be the calculation method. More even I want to understand, like what all happens in the process. Doing up. It's not just in terms of monetary, but the kind of process. And if we are going in the right channel for this OC, again, like it should not be like after step 3 we are stuck up with the process. So need a better understanding on the complete process of OC that we are taking.
Yeah, so we'll discuss separately on the OC part. Yeah. Now.
Oh, okay, just one more question. I know that this topic has started, and I feel this is the right time to ask this question again on standardization of rent for 2 BHKs, 3 BHK in our society. As a like owners of the flat, can we also take some stand? Like, what should be the minimum rent that we?
I mean, that's definitely maybe
Confusion among the tenants itself why someone is charging more.
I mean, I do got a call from somebody, some owners in the late nights from other places who asking about I'm paying this much. Is it a right amount and those particular? And definitely, that's I mean, not as a company member, not as the owner. So it's up to the owner and the discretionary. We maybe on a positive note, where I can end up is once our this renovation everything is completed, it's up to the owners can decide what is their charge. But it's as a committee members, we don't have any table or a kind of a benchmark which we can put it up. This is a limit. But as a committee, what we request is one other thing. Whenever you are offering to a tenant, kindly get into agreement and also share the KYC details and the two important contacts with the committee to the committee or to the supervisor. So if tomorrow something happens, recently we had some kind of a discussions with some owner tenant issues and those things. Kindly get into a formal legalized agreement and do collect the KYC, and also their references also. If some in one of the recent times, some owner have left some tenant have uh, kept the water open and he went to a trip. Almost 2-3 days there's water flowing and we don't know whom to contact also in such cases. So definitely, so those KYC things which we are getting into a direction, but not at the moment. Okay, and moving to the next open questions, open points.
I have one question regarding OC. Is the OC collection amount been stopped or is it still functional? Because
yeah, so there is a point which is getting here in this particular. Yeah, so in the fourth, this is a status of OC. We'll cover here. Let me come to this particular point and we'll open up the discussion on the OC. So somebody asked for a share water meter pipeline inspection report. As mentioned, it is still in progress, not completed, nothing to worry. So kindly be continue on the status quo. We will notify. No one came verified flats by switching of the water meter value. So again, same still not implemented, completed, communication will be signed. Second is water meter builder bills to be charged for usage of water. Same way the maintenance will be achieved as precise. Flat per square. We have already covered and informed. We'll try to move into a square feet mode. Try to implement along with the water meter bill. Yes, thanks for the suggestion. They share complete transparency of monthly maintenance and property bills. Please note, most of the people on the roles in the committee are working, so we'll share quarter on quarter basis only, not to push on a monthly basis. Because our payments start from 5th to 15th, 20th. Our payments keep on happening, so we'll not have an accurate thing. But rest assured, it will be communicated on quarter basis, definitely. Yeah, I'll come to the fourth point later as this is a conclusion. So somebody asked, please don't waste money of the residents' money by changing the new security guard frequently without proper inquiry, blah, blah, blah. So kindly note, we have a new entire facilities management company who will take care of the Ramesh housekeeping or the security guard. So entire end-to-end, which is taken care by the facilities management company. If tomorrow if Ramesh have some emergency, he need to travel, the facilities management company deploy another backup. So everything they can take care. In terms of the security or any other things, whenever we Based on the feedbacks we have received in the last 2 months, we have requested the company to change. They have changed it. So there's nothing of an extra burden to how Siri signature fund or money. So it's been taken care. Now on the
Why are we
status.
changing? But why are we changing the security guard so frequently? Like the earlier security guard was all set and there were no issues.
No,
So can
understand.
we
So yeah,
understand that why there have been this change at the first place?
yeah. First, definitely there are 2-3 things. Sometimes because of the
And
security.
even one more thing, like if you are changing the security guard, is it because of the cost? Have you increased the cost or have you changed it because to minimize the cost? What it is? Like if
Okay.
everything is going in pace, then we don't understand the meaning of changing the security. If you see in last few months,
It
they
cost
don't
more
open the
50K.
gate. Listen to me 1 second. They don't open the gate. When you go and stand near the gate, you have to honk it at least 3-4 times. Then they come and open it. They don't know how to switch on the generator. They don't know
Yeah.
how to switch off the motor when the water is going wastage. So can we please understand what it is and by when it can be rectified?
One more thing adding to this point, because I know the concerns are there, and a committee is trying to put the sensors and opening gate, automatic gates, and all. But the thing is, earlier you have shared the complete picture. What is the costing of monthly expenses and all? There is a comparison on water, water tankers and all. However, we encourage that, but I don't see what is the increase or decrease in the facilities management changing. And you told like it's all dependent, like even supervisor, helping, helper, security, all belongs to one agency. I saw there are two changes happened in the agency, but the supervisor stayed the same. So there is a confusion in sharing the information, or I don't know, because the supervisor changed once and he stayed, and there are two changes happened in the security. So can you just explain what is the change is all about?
Yeah, definitely.
Uh, Rudra, Raj here. I'm extremely sorry for jumping in between, but I just want to add one more noticeable thing. While one of the members just now spoke about the security gate concern, it's a very valid point. But then the major concern, what I have noticed yesterday, and I wanted to bring up over here since this is a security related thing, and then you can just sum up for everyone, please. We noticed that yesterday there were toddlers, old age, and the kids downstairs. And apparently around 10:40, 10:45 time frame, the security guy randomly went across the society and they switched off the lights. Switched off the lights. Okay, it was complete dark. You can check the videos, you will get to know that. And when somebody spoke about the previous society and the new society, sorry, the previous security and the new security, right? That's where the reality comes over here. That they understand the pulse of the society, they understand the pulse of the members on the floor, what is happening, what is the current culture in the society, how they play, how they live, and they accommodate the things like that. Now, when yesterday this episode happened across 10:40, 10:45 frame, I was personally down and I was little surprised like that shutdown happened and the kids are in the dark, toddlers were there. And thereafter, I went to that guy and I asked him, why you switched off this lights? I don't know to take a name, but he mentioned one of the senior member in the group who has advised to do this compulsory. But then there is a little adamancy over here that you forgot the professionalism and the humanity in between, that there are people and the kids and people civilized living in the society, and you are just going down and switching off and making it complete dark. And that too, it was a rainy season and it is water logs and all that, you know. So all those things also sums up to that point that are they really capable enough to understand their moral duties in terms of the gate management, the traffic rules, and all the other basic factors, so that they really be really right people for us to employ over in our society? I'm just adding over here. I'm sorry if there are too many back to back, but this is really relevant for everybody of us. That shouldn't be repeated, Rudra.
Yeah,
So I'm
perfect.
bringing this concept,
Yeah.
please.
So summarize 2-3 points which we bring up here. So I mean, what happened? Why the requirement of new facility management company comes up? So earlier we have there is a security agency which been running, and before that there was another security agency 5-6 years back. There is a separate security agency been running. They are there with the Siri signature for a long time, so they know what is the SOPs to perform and things. And as we started in the April, we have Panda, who used to be our supervisor, and he left with abruptly. We made a request and everything. So whatever his personal commitments, he moved out of the society. Then we were thinking of to hire someone. I mean, giving you a brief story so where you can connect the dots. So we thought of getting somebody again. Suppose if he had some medical emergency, what will happen? Then we thought of we'll try to hire someone from the one well-known supplier who take care of end-to-end thing. So that was reason earlier we used to have three housekeeping. Given our condition of our society and stuff, that was reason we have got into one additional housekeeping staff, which is 4 housekeeping staffs who are working for our society now, and one facilities manager who comes from the same company, and they are the one who do a subcontracting with third security agency, and they onboard these guys. So when it comes to the security guards, so you need to give the time for them to do it. I mean, they are not a kind of they are not a white collar in terms of they're not an expert. So they've been supplied from the third party, and we need to give some time to those people to get acquainted with the current situation in terms of water pumps, water sumps, our job, on and off the switching of the lights, switching on the lights, and many things. These are the standard SOPs are with them. So typically what it happen, we do have some people might be sleeping or some other things. Whenever we raise a complaint to the facilities management company, they further escalate it and immediately they'll try to change. I mean, we also had a multiple calls with the facilities management company. We said that give us the right resource, we will train them. It take a month or 2 months to train SOPs with them. So yesterday to that security guard, the information was given to switch off the floodlights. There is the heavy the lights which are there, floodlights.
Sorry to interrupt. We understand all this, what you are saying, but the very basic question was like, what was the need to change the security? Second thing, if you have changed the security, why the proper training is not done? See, we understand Panda left, there was a new supervisor. There's no issue with supervisor. He is doing his work properly. So there's no issue with them. The security guards have changed from the month of April. April, May, June, July, we are in month of August. So do you say that we need to give them a year or so to understand the pulse of the society and to understand their basic responsibility?
Okay. So definitely changing of security is not, there are multiple reasons in terms of there is a one company.
I understand there are multiple reasons, but how long the security will take time? How long you are saying that we need to give them time? The agency, earlier securities was also from the agency only. Housekeeping was also from the agency. And as much we know that there have been always one agency who has been running the complete show. Now the thing is like, okay, you have done the changes. Whatever was your motive behind that you only know. You have done the changes. Perfectly fine. Who takes the responsibility to train this security? If you see last few days when there was no generator, and we have been highlighting this point, we have been telling this point to the supervisor also. They don't know how to switch off the motor in case of water overflow. They ask us that, where are the switches?
No, yeah. So as we're
How long will it take? That we wanted to understand. We understand you have changed. Whatever was the motive or purpose, we really don't want to. Obviously, you wanted to do betterment of the society. But here, the betterment is not happening.
Yeah. So 3 things what it happening.
Not wrong. Maybe hardly people have joined here. But if you will send Ram to flat, they will give you an opinion that security is a pain. It's a harassment at present with us.
Perfect. So
For all of us.
Yeah, 3-4 things what had happened. The old, so the comparison always comes with the new Bahu to the old Bahu and new security to the old security. So it's typically what had happened, the old security were there for almost 5-6 years. And they were climbing. There is a Jar, other Vishwanath and other people, Keshav and all those guys who are trying. They know to run on the top and see that. Now the new people who are coming. So what we have intimated to these people is we need under less than 40 years of age people and all those particular things. So in terms of there is a training which is multiple change. That trainings are underway. So there are whenever this comes to third party security agency, they make constant of one guy and they try to send one guy from other place, other locations. So the streamlining is happening. once it's done, and as well as water meters and water sumps. Now the automated water sumps which coming up, which will ease up their time not to run anywhere. So automatically the water meters will start, water motors pumps will start. In terms of the gate honks and everything, which is also covered, and we'll try to reduce. I mean that training which is taken instructed to Ramesh multiple times, but you have to take care. So as a committee, which we are okay. But in terms of changing of security guards happened twice so far. It's just a supply. When we ever complain to the Integra, who is a facility management company, they have changed it. We don't have any control, and we don't make any amendments in terms of the changing of the security guards. We also inform them, was train and send us proper guys who are enthusiastic and who are able to work. So it's not about changing of security guard any cost for building.
Yeah, one more, like due to this, every flat got increased, 500 rupees extra increased maintenance.
No, I mean the numbers are different here. What it comes up here.
So, no, you can project later. I'm just raising a question. You can check and share the details in the group. No problem.
We
For
have
500 rupees per flat increased.
We have a substantial. We have
burden, right?
Yeah. So there is an one housekeeping. I mean total 4 housekeeping. We have done a roster. Ensure 5 day. I mean at least 4 days in the society. All the 4 security guy, 4 housekeeping will be there. Will be taking care of things.
One housekeeping added, it will cost of 100 rupees only. Why another 400 increased?
First, okay. I mean, on that particular point, 500 rupees coming here, it's today is just like having a pizza on outside. It doesn't.
It's not about pizza, Rudra. Don't think you can afford 500 or 1,000. Don't compare with pizza and etc. here. Okay. Just justify if the quality is good. We never ask 500 increase 1,000 also.
Quality happened. Okay.
Yeah.
All those weeks and all those weeks.
These 3 months we paid extra. Okay. But there is no improvement. But this is a question to improve better in the next month. Not now. Not immediately also.
Yeah, improvement comes. So definitely many things have.
A basic like switching off on those things also not trained for the security guards who are coming from 15 days. That is not correct, right? The same day generator is on, not on. The same guy is coming from last 1 month. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to switch on the generator. The guy who stays there is coming from last 20 days.
So,
The old
Rudra,
one.
let me quickly give one quick suggestion over here, guys. How we did it in the past couple of time. And Sunil, you can please also give me additional coverage if I'm missing anything.
Please.
Times in 2016 or 2018, when we had a repeated orientation to change the security guard, what we did was, I know the security guards are new and they will not be quickly equipped for all the society amendments. They doesn't understand every single details. But at least the basic to basic, what are their functional job, which will be good in that. That's first. Example about the gate management. It's a big nuance at this point that security guards are completely ignorant about passing vehicles. Second thing, at least the new supervisor, whoever has been deployed for the last 2 months, if that person is first very well expertise across the society requirements, needs, and what to do, he or she can go further and help those security guards on the floor on a daily basis to train them or to help them to do the things little more clerically, which is not happening today because both the supervisor as well as the security guard, they both are new and they both are hunching across the gates and they doesn't know what to do. Rudra, this is an opportunity that we have taken care in the past. Like we had a supervisors to first, before even Panda, I'm saying there was a supervisor called Ramesh. We used to get that supervisor to do his duty on the floor for every single security guard amendment so that once the security guards are really settled around, then the supervisor job is done from that pace. And then he can move and just monitor at the very high level whether there are any complaints, any other obstructions coming in, new obstructions coming in. But currently the situation is, Rudra, like, just for not for Rudra, I'm sorry, it's for the team, the new team, that both the security guards and the supervisors, they both are new in the place. Hence, all this kind of a connect or disconnects are happening very frequently now. It's an opportunity. Just take a look at it, how it can be optimized by having a supervisor being more responsible to every single flat owner's concerns so that he or she can really go faster and act on it. And thereafter, the security guards can become the core support team members for him to go and support that from their duty standpoint. The moral duties of security guard, I still agree. Whoever mentioned that, it is there and it is really missing today. They are really not taking care of their moral functional duties. That's a base minimum to deploy any guards for their basic requirements. gate
Yeah.
costings and all that thing. It's really an opportunity that you guys have to see at it, please. Sorry,
Right.
Sunil, I interrupted your point, but
Yeah.
this is something I
One
don't want
more
to
thing.
divert. It's a very important.
One more thing is that if the costing is increased, okay, so it may be a pizza, it may be a cool drink, it may be something else, but
But
you're already putting a cost on the services which need to be done by the agency into the other maintenance things, collecting from the corpus fund, that there is an automatic gate, automatic sensors and all those things. So that cost is also there and this cost is also there. So it is a double pizza.
it's a double pizza, so definitely. So point here, one is we'll share you the costing. I mean, from cost side, we never came back in terms of this an additional cost. I mean, for an additional.
We have to think. We never
I know.
came. That is not
Listen,
an
I
answer.
mean,
Good
yeah.
answer.
So
We
how
have
do
to
you?
think before changing.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
the cost
Yeah.
increase, 500 rupees is not a small amount,
No,
right?
not 500. No, nothing is improved. Did we reach out anything extra for cost? No, right? The same
So
maintenance.
you were not sharing monthly. Now also we
I
didn't
have
share
shared
exact monthly
now the
what you
quarterly.
paid. What you
Now,
paid in April, May, June. How I can know?
yeah. So
See, the
I mean,
cost sharing of pie chart is about the collection and the expenses differences, but you didn't show the comparison of last expenses, quarter expense to this expenses. So nobody would even understand where the expense is going. So the presentation was beautifully designed that it hidden all the changes of hikes and everything. You compared only one thing, water tankers. Other than that, there is no comparison of last what is happened, this happened. It just the pie chart, what the expenses are incurred for. Other than that, there is no comparison which has been shared.
so yeah.
And there is no Excel sheet also which has been shared.
Excel. I mean, definitely post this particular. The end of the minutes, along with the presentation, will be shared to the user.
Rudra, no need to hurry. Just in future, we have to be
So in terms of
share
the
transparency. That
three
is
things which
needed.
are happening.
Not now.
Three
Not
things which
we
are
are not
happening.
asking immediately.
Yeah.
Just
So
follow the process. That's the question we are asking here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one, the dependencies were removed in terms of the, so what with the new facilities management coming in, there's an additional management and the bill is properly from the GST, which includes the GST and entire supply. Okay. In the past, whatever the extra fuel supply or insurance, whichever is offered to a ex-supervisor is no more there. It's everything to the facilities management team. Facilities management company here. Second, in terms of the supervisor, in the last 3 months, whatever the property developments which are happening, whether in terms of the plumbing, whether in terms of many other things which are happening, including drainage, everything, the facilities manager is doing an extra work and he been performing. So we don't have a complaint.
100%. The Ramesh is doing very good job. Don't deviate the topic. Okay.
Yeah.
100% Ramesh is
Costing wise, what it happening, how much it's happening. If you are asking me, it is 15,000 rupees, which includes one housekeeping extra coming in. What we are paying from the previous previous supplier to the new supplier, including Panda salary, we are just paying a 15,000 rupees extra.
No, Rudra. No, because you can show the 4 lakhs your projected in previous slide. It will be a 4 lakhs. We never spend for 4 lakhs after removing that water charges. Okay. Generally, we'll get a 2.8 or 3.1. That is the max.
See, here the question is how Ramesh is performing is not the question. Everybody acknowledged Ramesh, and there are nobody saying that this is not GST. Somebody is filling their pockets. No, nobody told that. The two answers which you gave definitely not making any sense on the questions asked. We are pointing out to the securities, not only Ramesh. Okay, Ramesh salary is increased. We are not questioning that.
Yeah. So one, securities give us when as we keep on changing, as we communicate to the facilities management company also, if we keep on changing, there's nothing of consistency and the people take a time to train. So hopefully now we have 3 good guys on this from the security agency, which is applied. We have enough confidence now. So hopefully now we'll pass this message to further training messages and SOPs to the people, and we'll definitely come back. Okay, so rest assured, giving a betterment to the society, but nothing of everything is open. Everything will be shared. The proper financial statements will be shared for what are the costs which are happening.
Yeah, it will happen. It's very good. Okay, thank you.
Rudra, I have a question. This is Super.
Yes.
Earlier, we used to pay 3,000 as the monthly maintenance, except for the summer season.
Perfect.
Now we are splitting the water charges, and it is going to be an additional cost to all the residents based on the usage. Now, ideally, the maintenance amount should, come down. So can you please throw some light on that, how much it is going to be considering all these,
Manjira water bill should reduce from the regular maintenance, I feel.
Yeah. So one, I mean, definitely, sir. Hope, I mean, even wish. I also want to save money and definitely put it. But there are softening. I mean, there are one goes up, one comes in tight. So now there is a water softening which just comes up around 20,000 rupees, 25 to 30,000 rupees is a monthly salt refilling need to happen. Okay, there's a power consumption, there's a power tax clubs change. So these things, hopefully, a kind of a 20% downstream, which I'm seeing. But as of now, we're not able to commit. As we just concluded, now with the water meters coming in, we'll definitely work out and share your working. But in the similar way, there is our objective is also the old that I mean there is an earlier 30 lakhs of a fixed deposit used to be there. We need to keep up because yesterday when we were discussing with Jagdish Garu and everything, so there is a chance in next 1 2 years we may need to replace our generators. So there is a cost which is going up. So definitely the objective is to fill up the old maintenance, which old FD which was broken. We need to fill it up as soon as possible to keep it for the future ready. And also, but definitely not, the objective is to a 15-20% of a downfall which we are expecting, but not at the moment. We will not able to commit.
Downfall, yeah, sorry, Rudra. Divya, yeah. Downfall, actually, just now, I think so. Viraj was talking about the water meter, right? I mean, this is not going to save our money that we incur during the summers, right? Because tankers will be needed as the water bore wells, they get
Yeah.
dried up during these months, right?
Yeah.
And
So
same the
yeah.
condition of Telangana, Hyderabad specifically with the rainy season this year. Doesn't look like the groundwaters are going to be up to the mark, which will fulfill our requirements during summers, right?
Perfect. I mean, so as simply initially explained, it's a binary number calculation or a simple calculation based on the consumption which will happen. So, but definitely as a transparency which we'll maintain and as communicated, what is the water, how much water we are getting charged and everything. So we'll communicate accordingly. We'll plan ahead, one step at a time, not all the things together. We'll share communicated what would be the pre-season, post-season, how much it could be. Will communicate accordingly.
Yeah, one more thing, like one of the known apartments are doing this also. Like for these many liters, you will water meters will not charge. Post this, they'll be charging. For example, if you're underwater, current charges, pumping, and all those things can be incurred in the same way how the maintenance is going on. About that, these many liters, if the family is consuming more, then you can incur the charges. That also can be an option to be
But
considered.
Yeah,
Ravli, I think so. It's only for the societies where they get free water from GHMC. But our societies, I don't think so. We get any free water, right?
No,
Because
no, it's not
10,000.
about free water, Divya. Because, see, for example, if you're paying 3,000, right? In that itself, we are having the pumping and electricity costs which are included in the water. Correct?
That comes under your maintenance, no? Common
Yeah,
maintenance, right?
main
Fertilizer
monthly
maintenance.
maintenance of 3K
Yeah.
what we are paying right now. So
that,
that
Yeah.
means till these many liters, we can just say that this is free.
yeah,
After that, this has to be paid. That means you're already paying it for electricity, plumbing, and the water which is coming from our own bore well. Whereas the extra will be charged from the residents. So just an idea. It's not the
yeah.
complete one what
But
need to be done.
Thanks,
yeah, but
Ravli.
then
So we'll
what
definitely
will be
share
the
the
base
process
charge,
note.
right? Base charge also is required. That's what
Yeah, base charge will
the
definitely be there. Yeah.
that has to be decided what should be the base charge,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Yeah. So we'll share the process note. Maybe if required, maybe call up for an SGM meeting for especially to discuss this water charges, how to be levied and those things. But definitely we'll communicate. Maybe we send out for another invite for an SGM thing. Now let's move to the interesting topic, which is status of OC. Can we?
What is
Yeah,
that?
please.
Status of OC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 3-4 things which have happened. So, in interest of few people may be aware or not aware. So, I mean, OC been an ask from the many of the people things. So we recently identified. We have got it from people. There is an OC which was available. Okay, sorry, I'm going back. In this process, we have identified a middleman who who came forward and said that I can help you, and he said that he needed somewhere around 4 to 5 lakhs of money, and where he requested.
Rudra, I want to stop you because you are in the recording. Please be careful while you are updating all this information.
Let me pause.
Better. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. So the middleman who came forward and said that he have some connection was officials, and he said that he need a 5 lakhs to execute, under 5 lakhs to execute, and he asked us to pay 2 lakh rupees in cash first, and post the remaining within a month he'll try to execute. In the parallel same time, surprisingly, the some old members who have shared the OC copy with us, as we have just shoot up for the collection of the money, and suddenly this page popped up, the document got popped up, and suddenly with that immediately we have senior members, Aib sir, Masan sir, Madhu sir went to GHMC offices to validate whether we have an OC, because that numbers and everything, which is almost like tallying to our plot number and survey numbers. They reached out to multiple officers, the senior folks, more than 65, 70-year-old people. They have visited to Chandanagar office and Sellingampalli office to identify what is the things. And also Jagdish Gar also got involved with his connect with the GMC. So we have so now they mentioned all these documents earlier was sent from GHMC central office. Yesterday, few folks from our society have also visited GHMC office. They have requested for a letter. Our team have submitted a letter, and it's under discussion. So as of now, whoever we have reached out to, multiple people, including Sahiti signature bill manages that particular point of time, and other connects also. People say that there is an OC which is available, but it's not sure, it's not validated. Post OC only the penthouses are constructed. There is a too much of story getting cooked inside. We don't have till the time that things got a clearance. We have holding, collecting any kind of a OC amounts from the people. Whoever have given, we have taken it and we just kept it. Nothing to worry. Your money is under safe hands of senior people. If that doesn't works out, this cash will be paid back to the owners. Any other questions on the OC?
Yeah, so the same question. So what you said, right? In the sale deed also, like they are saying the penthouse can be constructed by the builder. Okay, that is in the builder ownership. So for the OC, right? How many flats we have a permission to construct?
I mean, there is a too much of dots. There is a too much of dots we need to connect, and there's too much of stories which we need to merge and make it to a masala movie here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
the word is masala. It's just like a kind of, there is a somebody is giving a different kind of inputs. We try to pull it up and make into a thread. So still under discussion. So there are we have involved a top level people also. GHMC may PAs also got. We have tried to probe them and to get the information, but updates will follow. How soon, how long it is? It's a multiple things. Only the penthouse, somewhere somebody have given only the penthouses which got constructed, which are applied through a BRS or an LRF regularization thing. But otherwise, some people say that we have an OC, some people say we don't have OC. Similarly, yesterday, I mean, what are the benefits happen with the OC? Having in our water meter, Manjira water bill substantially will reduce. Our electricity bill substantially reduce. Parallelly, we are working on another mode of thing in terms of sharing the whatever the OC copy we have in place. Try to put it up and share it with GHMC people to get reduce of our bills. So many things are in progress, and team is actively working. So the people who are retired are recharged again, and they are roaming everywhere and meeting the contacts. So things are happening, so things will progress, but we don't hide anything. If anything comes up, we'll keep it on updated. We have informed the middleman also. Some people, I mean, we're just holding him, saying that the money is not yet collected and it's in progress and those particular things. So kindly be there and rest assured, if any updates which we have, we don't keep it, we immediately push it to the owners group. Am I good now?
So as per your saying, right, we have any OC already in our hands?
Uh, so that's a under I mean under block box, whether it is there, whether it is not there. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
okay.
For
So
your information, Rudra, Krishna here, for your information, we do not have any OC with us because our loan gets rejected from bank, and I think you have written over there in some places like we are getting loans from public and all public and private sector. That is wrong. From public banks like State Bank of India and all that, they are rejecting the loans, okay, because we don't have an OC. And they came, they see the house and they make it as illegal construction and they reject it. I have seen people coming to my house and doing that. So I don't know, we have, then I don't know what the story is cooking and what is happening. So uh, maybe a good clear idea, like if the middleman is there, what is he saying? Is he like he will help us to give, or he will not help us? Like where are we in the situation right now?
definitely. So what are the updates we have? The middleman says he need X amount out of that 50% to be paid now and 50% in the later within a month. And the risk of many of the fellow societies and friends, whoever the middleman comes, suddenly he become a fraud or anything happen, or he suddenly switch off the phone and we don't have any kind of contact with him, and we lose that money. So that is the one fear which we have, and many of the people have burned their hands in terms of many of the people. So that was the reason, that is one of the fear to strike it off or move ahead. But otherwise, I'll help you. I mean, what are the document which we have? Maybe you can let hold for 15 days. So if anything's, hopefully we are expecting somewhere by the end of this week or of next week, in the next 2 weeks, which we are expecting an update, we'll share you. Otherwise, we'll approach with a plan B.
Do you have any other contacts other than the middleman that you spoke right now? Like you are not paying him. So what is your plan A? Plan B is the middleman. What is the plan A?
Plan A is
coming to plan A, our president sir and our joint secretary sir, joint treasury sir, Ayub sir and Venkatesh sir reached the JHMC offices multiple times, and we are following up. And for that, Jerry sir also saw some extent he is helping with numbers. So and yesterday they went to 1 week or 4 days before they went to regional office. Yesterday they went to head office and they submitted the official one letter from the Siri signature letterhead, and they are continuously following up. Actually, I appreciate him because he is going on in the personal expenditures and with personal time. So
plan A remains so Krishna, plan A remains official when it is an official document or an official things comes up. This is a plan A only. So once we have proper thing directly from the authority, is a plan A. So if that is a plan A, the
So
plan B.
official penthouses are there. How official will come? How officially OC will come?
We the OC, and there's the two types of
Yeah, we have some blockers, right? So please think those also. Okay.
Yeah, we are taking it.
Yeah.
In that, money should also
If you go to if you go officially, they'll come for verification. Penthouse will be there, and
let me
many we have to remove that sheets immediately and fire and etc. Many permissions we need.
Let me complete. There are several ifs and buts. Our Mangesh are also helping. Okay, the middleman came and we went in at some discussions. Then afterwards, our team proactively, Ayub sir and president sir went to GHM's office and they got some info. Then they took they started two options. One is plan A, we pursue. Plan B, collect the money and keep it reserved, so that if we can't get able to do the things, we'll introduce a middleman. So they are working with GHMC in their personal time with personal things. Okay, so all different buts and they are fully working on it.
Okay,
So
yeah. Thank you.
please wait some more time. We have waited several years. So let's our own owners are working with the DHMC. So we'll have more transparency part going in the government offices. What will the middleman saying? All the things we'll getting the updates. So we will get the OCs as early as possible.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. We are all with you. No,
any other questions people have?
Yeah, Rudraji, I have one question regarding this Manjira water utilization, because the pipeline which we got from the GHMC is definitely it is a bigger size than the actual size which we supposed to get. But according to my best of my knowledge, so the inflow, whatever the inflow which we are getting, we are not 100% utilizing because our tanks are small. Say about if the water comes for half an hour, within 15 to 20 minutes, our tanks are getting filled. So we could not able to utilize up to the last drop. So is there is this point is in our notice, or how we are going to utilize the till last drop of the Manjira supply?
So before that, there was a yeah. So we'll definitely introduce to our waterman, aquaman, sir. Before that, recently there is a full renovation happened on Manjira. Renovation happened on the entire Manjira water line. So there's a water meters also got changed. And you want to add, sir?
Yeah, this is Matsudan. Actually, what happened? Whatever water we are getting for half an hour is not sufficient to fill at least 2 tanks now. In summer, me, Mastan Rao, Ayub sir, and Gupta sir, we went to my Waterworks office also, asked them to give representation stating that our water, they are releasing water, it's not sufficient. It is coming less than 10,000 liters. It was coming only 9,000 liters. We observed after installing new meter. Then we approached them. He said instead of half an hour, they increase it to 1 hour. Even then, it is coming to only 23,000 liters. If water comes that day, for 1 hour, it comes to around 23,000 liters only. It is not sufficient to fill 2 sumps. So again, we may have to approach our waterworks department. At least they have to, with the speed, now speed is also not coming, pressure is not there. Whatever they are releasing, that water pressure is not there. And it is under new meter, we are observing the readings also. Again, we may have to approach waterworks department for releasing more water, because we are eligible for around 90,000 or something, but they are not releasing that much. But when we asked for bill, what they are selling, minimum bill we are putting, whatever 38,000 we are paying, that is for the connection, that is the minimum bill. So we cannot reduce the bill also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. At least thank God that this point is in our notice. Thank you so much for the attention on this, because this is one of the key area where definitely we can depend on Manjira water instead of depending on other sources.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have one more complaint regarding, plumbers. This plumber, I don't know. I think I have seen every Sunday, I see a new plumber coming to my house. Okay. And somehow I'm not at all satisfied. I even wrote yesterday the water is slow, now also slow, and I don't see them, working correctly on that. I don't know, like all Sunday we are getting a new plumber over there. So can you please look into that too, so that we can get a good plumber at least. Electrician, we don't see any electrician right now. Earlier we used to get plumber and electrician every Sunday, but I don't see any electrician available right now on every Sunday. It's only plumber who is coming. And believe me, it's my complaint, like I'm not at all satisfied with the plumber work.
Yeah,
Can check with other houses also, but somehow there are many issues with plumber right now.
Yes, committee, I think Rudraji and committee, this is a common feedback where we are hearing from other fellow residents that plumber is definitely not a professional guy. That seems to be, we are hearing different answers, because 1 week we are hearing different reason. Example, the water flow on the taps is pretty low. When one person visited 1 week, he gives a different answer. The next guy comes up, that person will give a different answer. There is not at all matching. So yeah, this is one of the concern for majority of the people in the society, especially on the plumbing part. But electrician, I think we are getting every week. I don't know, someone stating that
Yeah, from the list of this vendor, I mean, from the facilities management committee, the vendor and so the plumber and the electrician will be supplied from them only, based on the availability. And definitely, I note this point on the plumber part, but electrician and plumber both are available on every Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, Rudra, one more question from my side. So, do we have these pressure meters from the top floor to maintain all the pressure in all the flats? Because in top floor we see that much, we don't see that much of pressure, right? So,
Yeah,
do we
so
have to control any kind of pressure meters that we can apply in the top floors that can maintain all the 5 floors?
So, as you might have seen a messages in the group yesterday, there's a pressure walls which are getting installed. So things are so that was the reason, that is the next.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, screen filters and these filters which are happening, the Y walls and some other things which will enhance the further requirement of the water. So once that is done, then the smart water installation is completed. So that is still in progress. So few blocks yesterday it was completed, and some blocks which are planned on Monday. So definitely that is in progress. That the hopefully it will improve. Yes. Any further?
I think the last one, the corpus fund. I hope you understand the question earlier also. We are collecting maintenance 102. Corpus is right now 97. 5 flats still it is missing. I hope you consider that and collect it, or let us know how it should be flat wise, and you should correct the seat. I don't know. I understand that you are saying it came from the previous member, but I hope you will correct it out as a new member. That is what my expectations right now
Yeah,
is.
so I mean, one is there are people who are pending will there, but definitely from the next phase of collection on in terms of the painting and other anything which are happening, will definitely will move into a square feet mode, not per flat mode. It will move to a square feet mode. Okay, if for the painting is supposed to.
I hope you understand 50,000 is not a small amount. Okay,
Understand,
so it should be collected from everyone. It's not like from next time you will do that. See, something is missed, we need to correct it out. Or
Correct.
else you need to make.
But yeah, so somewhere, suppose say for one particular flat, they have it's already it was paid earlier, and it was already accounted, and it was not taken it. So definitely, I mean, we as a new committee, we may not go and ask for an additional amount for this particular thing, but definitely for the ongoing.
No. See, you took the handover in month of April, and the collection started. Okay, I think the collection just started 10 days back, and then handover happened and you started. Actually, me asking the question is wrong. You should have asked this to the previous member. Okay, why it is 97, why not 107? And you should have corrected at that time itself. Residents coming and asking should be the last thing happening over here on the panel.
Actually, I think during April, they shared with complete 103 flats, green, yellow color. If you go back to April month screenshots which are shared by committee, it have 103 flats. If you go back again and see in the month of April, May also. So suddenly, I don't know what is the change happened 103 to 97. You already decided to collect 103, so the sheet is shared green color, who are paid in very green and red, and it have 103 flats.
See, I would like to take this question. There is no change in the 93 100. There is not. I can see the sheet, the dashboard. Instead of a long message, I prepared a dashboard based on the XLS you forwarded or you shared last 2 months. I prepared that and I taken forward. So now the correction as a resident is asking, both the previous committee as you took the responsibility and you initiate the.
Correct. Nilin, I'm not denying that you did some change. Some change happened and one or three people showing.
You don't say that. I took there is a dashboard. The dashboard is prepared
by you only. I understand, but it's showing one or three flats.
Dashboard is prepared for the simplicity based on your sheet.
But it's why it's showing 103 instead of 97.
The messages, how that your initial sheet is there. Okay. I'm not sure why you are not done as a treasurer.
In our committee decision, there is a water meter only one for flat. So we added that one.
No, let me complete now. Why are you doing it?
So come on, complete.
See, when you are taking an action and you are going for the collection and you send a AGM meeting, everything you prepared an XLS and that XLS and you shared 2 months, March and April. Sorry, February and April.
Not February, March. Collection started from March only.
February, March, 2 months you continuously shared that XLS. And
our collection started in March only. Why February is coming?
You are not considered those flats. You are the person, long-standing committee member, and you know why you are not.
You didn't understand my question, Lenin. What is the change of converting 97 to 103? That question you didn't understand my question.
No, you don't say the dashboard is green and red. The Excel
why it's come to 103 from 97? I'm asking the same question. Why it came to 103? It leads to confusion. You got my point?
Hold on. It not lead the confusion. It made the clarity.
Why you change again to 97? At middle you showing 103. In middle it's showing 103. Okay, if you want, I can tag the screens which you shared in the group. So the question is simple. You can take a decision to collect 103 or 97 can be announced. That's all. Very simple question. Initially, you projected 103 flats. Okay,
guys, we have the ambiguity between a 6 or 5 flats in the society. Okay. On offline, we have shared. Some people came forward, said that okay, I'm okay to pay.
Yeah, this is the answer we are expecting. This is the answer.
But in terms of creating that only of 5 flats or 6 flats which are in the building, we have next time we have to consider. But sometimes there are out of this 5 owners, 6 owners, 2 came forward, said that boss, I don't need a plumbing. I don't need a plumbing work. So you can reduce the expenses and do that. So that was the reason we will communicate. We'll do a transparency. We'll do a transparency communication. So on that note,
that communication is missed here. That is
no. It happened. It happened for a different reason.
Electrician
is a learning curve.
Okay. No. Just time to get a clarification, confusion. I'm telling. So initially we thought 97 flats only. Middle again 103 come, and again it went to 96. I don't know why 96 came.
No. So 103 is just for when we are populating in Excel sheet, just to we populated that color. I mean, in a screen, simple image of the word. So nothing else. That is some error. Then we have corrected it. So that is done. So rest assured, the next SGM will have one further updates which will be flowing in, and definitely we'll keep you informed on this.
So now the question you are removing this C block penthouse 3 or 1. You are collecting 1 or 3.
I'll come back to you. So maybe at the minute
it should be if show equal. Okay, maybe I missed by adding, but please correct it. Okay.
Sunil, just benefit of for everyone, how many maintenances we used?
103. 103. Complete 103 till now from 2016.
Is it the same thing which you during the committee transitioning? Is the same thing which was handed over to the new committee?
Yes, same 103. Now also they are collecting. I think I don't know because statements are not came collection details. So 103, I feel they are collecting 103 flats. Correct. If anything reduced or increased, team.
Rudraji, we need some transparent communication and clarity on this.
That is the question. Yeah.
Why it came down to 97 or 98 instead of 103? So that is the only question everyone is having in the society. Appreciate if you guys can.
Mr. Rao, because for a maintenance we have 103 flats. Okay, for when it comes to Corpus Fund, there was a communication was floated by the teams which we are carrying forwarded. Okay, suddenly when it comes to in the month of May ending, when we were asking for an when we are doing an active rigorous follow-up on the maintenance, suddenly this point, I mean, sorry, for the corpus fund, suddenly on the last day, people have come out with few people have raised a concern saying that why you are not collecting the extra money. So it's on the last day, 28th, 29th of the month, it came up. Okay. On that particular day, some people have already paid up, and previous committee only have collected that money from that particular flat owner. Okay. As the 50,000 rupees, not instead of a terrace flat, they have collected 50,000 rupees. So now we don't have a face, and that too go back to the people. So what we have suggested to the people who have raised the concern, we can arrange the old committee and the new committee and those
No,
flat.
I think there is a correction. I think April, I remember the last meeting happened. I think the committee got formed and you started the collecting money. It's not like May you started collecting the money. I
No,
think
May end was the last date which were given to. I mean, people have come for the last day to make the payment of May 30th is the date, and June 1st onwards, when the surcharge or anything which is going to start, and people have mentioned people came in the last 2 days say that why you are not collecting the extra money from the large houses, which include a terrace flat and as well as some flat have a 2-floor collection. That was that particular point of this thing doesn't come up in the month of April and May. So towards the May end it came up. We bounced back the same message to a few of the large flat households. There's few people said that okay, we are okay to pay, but a few other people have said that it was not communicated. We have paid what it was communicated to us. So to the interest of time, going forward has been taken, but now with that amount, I mean, the ones what we left with is on the painting and other things, where will be a square feet wise, it will be spread across to those people. So
but why should we increase if we could not able to collect now? Then why should we collect extra from them in future?
yeah, so I mean, let discuss this particular things. Otherwise, how the communication should go, or should we facilitate a meeting with the representatives of the old committee and the new committee to these particular flats, which we can do that.
Yeah, I think this is the best forum where we can come to a conclusion. We have the old committee members and new committee members. Let us come to a conclusion. That's better.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. We'll facilitate in the next meeting. We'll try to get those people buy-in also and get them into a meeting. Not to be kind of I mean, whether virtual or online, so we can do that. So definitely we'll do a kind of a group meeting between these people only. Then we can conclude.
When can we have the next meeting? Do you have some tentative dates or plan?
So I mean, there are a few members are traveling. They will be back on August 10th. Typically, August 10th is the date. I mean, August 3rd or August 10th could be the date which I can see.
Okay, great.
Okay, sure. On that note, we are concluding now, and this document will follow in a day for all the financial statements and the presentations what we have here.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for the time.
For the committee, new committee, and making a great changes, and we are all with you. The only thing is all these debates for the benefit of the society only.
Yes.
Again, for your continuous, focus on developments of the society. We are all with you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Even
you.
I would like to appreciate the new committee member. It was a well-detailed meeting with all the inputs given over with PPT presentation. I think that was quite good, and Ram is also very good supervisor, and it was very our support is always there with the committee and for the betterment of society. And thank you so much, like the work that you have been doing. I really appreciate all the work that has been done as part of new committee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the new committee. Echo with whatever the members have said. We can see differences in the societies now with the advancements and the things that's going around. Thank you for it.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Have
Thank
a
you
day.
for your good work.